Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from the Guided Gem, and I'm here to do the April readings for my beautiful Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is your sun, moon, and rising. This is going to be for April. So, as long as you have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, there might be a message for you in here. Okay, Sagittarius, we need to listen up, okay? The month of April is going to be quite interesting, okay? So, in April, there's a need for kind of like a sacrifice. What do I mean by sacrifice? Well, there's a need for you to let go of things, okay? And when we say sacrifice, it's not a bad thing. So when we get sacrifice, think of like, dealing with your emotions, like coming out of like, you know, the ocean of like things that have been bothering you, or things that have been like stressing you, like things that are just like, things that you need to deal with and you don't want to deal with it, but I feel like you have to deal with it. So like the sacrifice is needed because you really need to kind of reground yourself. Okay, so we do have the base chakra that came out for you, which means that you are having a hard time balancing things out. You have a hard time like aligning things in your life, okay? Whether it has to do with family, whether it has to do with career. For a lot of you, this is about career, okay? But I do want you to know this. If you're able to kind of sacrifice the small stuff, and don't sweat the small stuff, like you're able to make major shifts in your month of April, May, June. Everything's going to shift for you, okay? So, um, so I did see 555, and that just tells me that there's major changes. If you're seeing 555, can I tell you, like, the changes are going to be very drastic. Now, there's also a possibility where you can make a lot of wishes and your wishes are coming true for you. But you have to master your emotions. You cannot be emotionally attached to things. You cannot demand things the way you want them. You cannot be very if things and people around you are just creating a lot of drama or a lot of stress around you, just don't get mad. Don't start yelling. Don't start. It's time for you to control that, okay? It is time for you to go within and say, you know what? Okay, we need to be, kind of reconciliatory. Why am I getting that word? I'm not sure, but reconciliatory. Maybe you need to be the one who's going to make amends or make peace, or I don't know why I'm getting this, but Sagittarius, I feel like if you've been arguing or fighting and demanding things, it's time for you to take a pause, okay? Take a pause and look at things from a different perspective. Look at things from the other person's point of view. And when you do, always speak your truth, but speak it in a way that it does not hurt the other person. Because sometimes your words can be very harsh, okay, Sagittarius, and I'm saying this very lovingly because I know that you're fun-loving people and you like things done a certain way, and you like to don't want to deal with drama, but there are things that you have to deal with in the month of April. So do it in a way where you can bring balance back into a situation, whether it has to do with work or whether it has to do with your personal life. But there's a need for that, okay? And there's also a need for you to kind of look within yourself and to see how is it that you may be triggering other people, because sometimes you can do that. And you can do that sometimes by the words that you choose or the way that you speak. Sometimes you don't realize that people around you may be very sensitive, and you don't purposefully want to hurt them. So, you're just saying your truth. You don't want to deal with the drama. So now you need to sometimes hold your thoughts, because your thoughts are not going to get you what you want anyway, but it will hurt the person that you're speaking to, okay? So there's a need for you to be cautious in the month of April, okay? And with your chakras, there's a need for you to get grounded. So if you haven't been out and just enjoying nature recently, then there's a need for you to get out there and just to kind of release a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. Just get in touch with nature. I'm getting that a lot of you, somebody likes to swim laps, so get back into the pool, like go do your laps. Some of you like the cycling, just get back on your bike and just start cycling again, maybe spin classes. Just get back in there, right? This is going to help you relieve some of that pressure, okay? So get grounded. If you know anyone who's a Reiki healer, just ask them to realign your chakras, and deal with it, okay? So just master your emotions in the month of April. Don't create any more drama, because you don't need any more drama in your life. And you are definitely going to bring in a lot of changes. Again, I'm going to say it because the month of April, May, June, there's going to be a huge change in your life. So if you are like, not getting on the same page with your current job, career, position, and there's a need for change there, you need to take a pause and take a step back and say, okay, what's going on here? And you really need to not get mad and get angry and like yell at, at the top of your lungs. You need to kind of like take a step back and say, okay, well, all right, I'm not happy here anymore. This is not working out for me anymore. Like, I'm not being recognized. I'm not being, patted on the back or whatever it is for you that you need. Well, maybe there's a time that this is the time where you need to kind of reflect and say, okay, am I going to move forward, look for other positions, other careers, other jobs, or whatever, and look for what it is that I'm looking for, something that's going to fulfill me, okay? And if you're being honest with yourself, then this is going to definitely help you out. There's also that need to work with your throat chakra and be careful with the words that you use, okay? So if you do have to resign at a job, don't burn that bridge. There's no need to burn that bridge. There's absolutely no need to burn that bridge. It has nothing to do with the organization, the company, or your colleagues. It just has to do with you lacking that fulfillment at this time. Maybe there's not enough work, and maybe you're not getting contracts, or maybe you're not receiving, what's fulfilling you, okay? So there's a need for you to look in that, but I promise you, Sagittarius, do the work, because there's something big for you out there, okay? There's a lot of blessings coming your way, okay? So let's get you some advice, an advice card for the month of April, and we'll leave it there. Sun, Moon, Rising for my beautiful Sagittarius. There you go. Wow. Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Love it. Love it. Love it. Sagittarius, we have the angel of strength, okay? Look, this angel is like taming this lion. So the lion talks about really being powerful, but they are very cautious and careful, and they analyze everything before they go after their prey, right? So there's a need for you to actually, the thinking woman here explains it better. So the thinking woman talks about strategizing, making a plan, researching, doing your due diligence, your homework, and to really look at all of the different things that are surrounding you. And sometimes if it has to do with family members, you really have to be careful on, how it's going to affect the rest of the people, the choices and decisions you make. How will it affect your family, your spouse, or whatever, like whatever your situation is. I mean, these are just general readings, but obviously you have to pay attention, because there's definitely an important message here. So I hope this helps you, and I hope that you really do the work, because you have a lot of abundance coming your way in the next few months, okay? So my beautiful Sagittarius, that is for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, show me some love. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.